What's up YouTube, it's AJ Watt back to you guys with another figure unboxing review. This time of the brand new Hot Toys Batman v Superman MMS. I think this says 359 1/6 scale collectible figure. Picked this guy up at Sideshow Collectibles for only about $190 because I had a couple rewards, so very happy about that. Got it below retail. So as you guys can see, it doesn't really have not very cool packaging in my opinion. That's what most people are complaining about, that it's just plain. But you do get a nice picture of Gal Gadot right over there. Then you have a cross arms Gal Gadot right over here. Then you have a shot of Gal Gadot, two shots of Gal Gadot over here. So very, very cool. Really like the way it's kind of what's the word? Not the color orange on the box. So pretty cool. Kind of looks just like her wristbands. And when you look at the top of the package, you have the Batman v Superman logo. Nothing really on the side. Just says MMS 359 Wonder Woman 1/6 scale figure. And when you come to the back over here, you get a couple warning stuff right over there. Choking hazards, blah blah blah. Don't put the hands in your mouth in Japanese or whatever. On the other side, you really don't get nothing. Bottom, nothing as well also. And when we do the Hot Toys plop, you have a cool picture of Wonder Woman, the prototype right over here, and the makers of the figure over here. And when you take off this slot, you would have the figure displayed right over here, but I started messing with her early. So let's go ahead and check out Wonder Woman. And so here we have the Hot Toys Batman v Superman Wonder Woman figure out of the packaging. Really like the way the face sculpt is. I think people give it a bad rep. It's just that the facial expression is just a little bit bland in my opinion. But really do like the likeness of Gal Gadot on this Hot Toys figure. Don't see why people are complaining about it. The only thing I would say bad about the figure is just her limited articulation. That's the only bad thing about this figure, is articulation could have been better, but the body looks very, very, very well, so that's a plus right there. It's just, like I said, that limited articulation, because I think this is Hot Toys' first attempt at a seamless body figure. That's why you don't see any joints or anything like that right now. So let's go ahead and check out her accessories. So as you guys can see, she comes with a ton of accessories. So let's go ahead and dive into that before we dive into Wonder Woman. Then she comes with two pairs of, I believe these are hands for her her lasso of truth, which are done very, very nice. Pretty cool. You can see the wrist wraps are done very, very nice. You can kind of see a little bit of stitching right over here near the knuckles, which is pretty cool. And the fingers are very skinny, which is very awesome. So it's kind of a good likeness to Gal Gadot's hand. So that's done very nice. You get a left and right of those. Then you get a pair of left and right fisted hands as well, which are done very nice. And you guys can see the knuckles are kind of going slanted, which is pretty human-like and done very nice. Hands are nice and small. Really like the way the knuckles were sculpted. And the wristband's done very, very nice. Pretty cool. Then she comes with a pair of hands for her sword, I believe. I think these are, no, you know what, I think these are for, yeah, I think these are for her swords right over here, or her sword, just one sword. So done very nice. So kind of done very good. You can see the fingers right over here, and you still see some of the knuckles right up here. Done very nice. And then she gets one, what is this? Oh, this is another lasso hand right over here. It's pretty weird. Then I know she comes with I think this hand right over here is for her shield. Yeah, this one's for her shield over here. So she comes with a lot of hands are a little bit similar to each other, which is pretty weird, but hey, it is what it is. So this one, yeah, this one's right over here for her shield. And speaking of her shield, here it is right over here. Done very nice. The only bummer about this, it's not die cast. I don't know what Hot Toys was thinking when they made this figure, in my opinion. They should have made, even the sword's not even die cast, so that's a huge bummer. But I mean, you can see the texturing right over here. The paint job's done very, very well, which I really do like. Kind of see the cracks right over here and over here. Just throughout the shield, it's done very nice. And you do get lettering right over here too also. So that's pretty cool. Love the gold, how it's kind of very, very worn. Then when you come over here, little handles right over here painted gold. And there's like scaling right over here, sculpting the bolts going throughout the shield in the back. Done very nice. And you can see the straps are sculpted very cool. Very awesome. Kind of a plain brown paint. Can't really complain about that. But done very, very nice. Then she comes with two different gauntlet pieces. And some translucent orange pieces, which are done very, very nice. Love the gold right over here. And zoom in for you guys. So right over here. So you can see how great that is. You can see the black, kind of black spots going throughout the translucent. Just like when she dodges, basically absorbs Doomsday's beams. Pretty cool. You can see a little bit more black marks right over here too on the silver, the gold. And same thing goes for this one over here. Love that translucent color. It's gonna be hard to put her in a pose like that since it is a sort of new body. Then she comes with the lasso of truth, which is done very, very nice, but feels very cheap in my opinion. Feels like a dollar store item, like a dollar store string, should I say. So, but it's done very nice. Gold's pretty good. Then you have a little notch right over here, basically the tip of the lasso, which is done very nice. Some sculpted lines right over here. And it kind of does have a little bit of black wash going throughout it right over here on the handle pieces, which is pretty cool. Then she comes with a kind of arm piece right over here, which is done very nicely. I love the line sculpting on this one, very clean and smooth. So I really do like that. And this basically goes on her bicep. So very neat item. You can see the kind of black washing going throughout the lines, which is really, really cool. And this is also plastic, it's not die cast. And she comes with kind of leather straps for her shield and her sword and her lasso, just like the movie. So you would have to pop the head out and place this onto the body, basically. So done very nice. Really do like it. Pretty cool. And I believe this is where you would place the lasso over here. And she also comes with her non-damn die-cast sword, which is redonkulous, but it's painted very well. Nice lettering. Love the black wash going throughout this little piece of the sword, which is very cool. It's kind of blue right over here on the handle with a couple silver specks right over here, which is done very, very nice. Really do dig that. Then you got the very tip of the sword, which is also done very, very nice. Can't really complain about that. Then you get some nice lettering right over here for the sword. Can't believe it's not die cast, like I keep on saying, man. This thing should have been die cast. I rather would have waited maybe a month or two more. That way it could have been die cast in my opinion, but oh well. So yeah, it's a pretty nice looking sword though. Really do dig it. And then she also comes with extra pegs in case you break the ones on her hand. Then she also comes with her own BVS stand, the same thing we see with believe it's the armored Batman, the regular Batman, and the Superman. I'm not sure about the night. I think the Nightmare Batman has one. Yep, the Nightmare Batman has a similar one to this one over here. So pretty cool. This one says Batman v Superman, Wonder Woman. Then usually the BVS logo pops up right over here, so you can have it displayed if you want to, like that. Comes with a pole right over here, so if you want to have it displayed with the stand, you can put it on there. It comes with like a little piece right over here, so it doesn't mess up the figure on the back, which is a nice touch. So pretty cool stand. We've seen it before. So before you go into your Wonder Woman, you want to go ahead and check out her limitations, which she has a lot. Really don't blame it, to be honest. I mean, it is a new body that Hot Toys is doing. You can see right over here, it tells you to take off the head first before you put on the straps for the armor and the lasso and the sword. Basically tells you how to put it on there. Pretty nice instruction guide right there. Tells you how to put the lasso in and everything. Let's see if I can brighten it down for you guys. Right there. So nice touch. Then it does have a backside for her articulation limitations. So it tells you right over here how to put that bicep band on, and basically gauntlets. Take off the hands first. Doi tells you how to put on the shield hands and put on the shield. Basically tells you to put the hand on the shield first, and then put the arm into the little bands right over here, and then just peg it into place. And tells you how to move the head basically up but not down, because you'll mess up the paint. Tells you you can only basically pivot 20 degrees left and right for the head. And a little bit more limitation, you only can go 6 degrees up for the arms, but you can move forward 80 degrees and only move back 60. And tells you only can't even bend the arm or the elbows more than 90 degrees, which is a bit bummer. Also the hands too. Tells you you can kick the legs up pretty far, but as far as bending them, because you could damage the seamless suit. So lots of limitations for this figure, but really do love it regardless. But I'm pretty sure Hot Toys will improve on their Wonder Woman figures, especially with the new Wonder Woman one coming out, and also the Justice League one coming out too also. So hopefully those have die-cast shields and swords. So yeah. Then here we have a close-up of the Wonder Woman Hot Toys head sculpt, and I think it looks fine to me, to be honest. Love the way the tiara is sculpted onto there and painted very, very well and shiny. Like I said, the only probably thing that it's probably just the facial expression. As Optobotomist said, is they could have had a better facial expression for her. But in my opinion, I think this is an awesome head sculpt. It really does capture Gal Gadot's appearance from the Batman v Superman movie, and I really do like it. As you guys can see, she does have a lot of split ends, so that's the only other thing too also. So it's just the rooted hair, which is done very, very nice also, I would have to say. Don't know how they executed it with the brunette type style, but done very, very nice. Don't know what kind of hairstyle to call this at all, but it's done very nice, even though it's a lot of split ends. And then the other thing too, you can check out her collarbone too also. So right over here, so you can see the collarbone, which is cool in my opinion. Let's see if I can get it right over here. So yeah, collarbone is very good, and you can see the throat right there. And love the way her suit is also done very, very nice with the black wash and the gold and the silver, and the camera really captures it right over here with the line work and everything. So I really do dig that. Have the Wonder Woman right over here with her blue skirt. You can see it kind of has scaling right over there for the blue, and a little bit of the white kind of gold kind of stripes right over here at the bottom. Just really like the way the suit is. Then when you go to the back right over here, it's also seamless. You see her spine right over here, which is done very, very nice. You have her original gauntlets right over here. with a nice silver touch. And in person, you can kind of see it's kind of painted with a little black wash too also. And the line work's done very, very nice. The gold painted very, very well. That's what Hot Toys does. Do a good paint job. And these are the extra hands she comes with. A couple open palmed hands. And you can kind of see a little bit of the seams right over here for the leg. Probably camera doesn't capture it, but when I go, let's see if I can get it right now. You can kind of see a line right there to the naked eye. You can see her knee guards and her shin guards. Done very, very good. Very exceptional job. Like the way it's kind of battle worn in my opinion. You can see the bottom of her shoes. Bottom right over here. She has no treads or anything like that, so it's just painted gold, which is a little bit of a bummer. And you got the back of her boots. Done very, very nice. So really do dig that. And the suit is just done very well. The only bad thing is it's just the articulation on this figure could have been executed way better, but pretty sure Hot Toys will improve on their next Wonder Woman figures, hopefully. So I really do love the head sculpt. Love the outfit and everything. Done very nice in my opinion. Like I said, articulation is just lacking. And this is the second batch of the Hot Toys Wonder Woman figure. So the first one, I lowered down the brightness right now for you guys, or the ISO. And you can kind of see her body's kind of dark as well. And a lot of collectors are complaining about that as well, saying Gal Gadot's not that dark. Can't really... I mean, she's not really white either, to be honest. She does have a little tan to her. I think this is accurate in my opinion. A lot of people get mad at that, but like I said, it's just my opinion. I think it's perfect. And since this is the second batch, the first batch had like a glossy body paint job, and this one it kind of has more of a kind of a matte finish to it. So it does look like real skin, but like I said, the way the collarbones look, it looks freaking real in my opinion. So good job on the body, but articulation is not there, Hot Toys. So 100% sure they will improve on the Wonder Woman figures, hopefully on the next one from the Wonder Woman movie and the Justice League movie. And hopefully they give us goddamn die-cast shield and sword. So let's go ahead and check out her articulation. For Wonder Woman's articulation, her head can look down just a tiny bit. Not going to move it more than that. Don't want to risk paint rub or anything like that. Head moves up pretty good, but it does go off the socket very easily. Looks left and right. Does pivot 20 degrees left and 20 degrees right. Arms move forward about that much. Not going to risk it for the biscuit, so screw that. And they do move back more, so come on, Hot Toys. And goes out about that much. Let's see if I can stretch the limit. About that much right there. And I'm going to put that down fast. So I was trying to see if she does have like an upper diaphragm joint. And kind of does going forward. Just a tiny bit though. And mostly goes back more. Probably maybe 2 notches. So really bummer there. Doesn't... kind of has rotation where you can go left and right, but not really there. Legs kick up about that much. Let's see, yeah, about that much right there. It does have somewhat of an upper thigh swivel. Knees bend about that much, so not gonna risk it for the biscuit, like I say. Gonna put that back into place. And her feet do hinge down and up, and she does have just a tiny bit of ankle pivot. So not loaded with articulation. I think I'm missing something. Hands, man, I'm an idiot. So hands fully rotate. See if they hinge down and up really quick. So yeah, so just a little bit up and down, so not that much though. So like I said, way before I went into this articulation scene for you guys, does not have a lot of articulation, but she does look badass. And a lot of people are saying when you do bend the arms that you do get a little bit of wrinkles right over here. I see one coming up, but it really doesn't bother me at all. I'm not gonna have her in a super dynamic pose, but man, this thing does look awesome, even though its articulation is limited. So I really do love this figure. Don't know why people are dissing it, but hey, it is what it is. And I also forgot to mention, she does have a bicep swivel too also. Very limited, but she does have it. Then the elbows do bend also, so they go in about that much. But you can go further, but you're going to damage the suit right over here. Mine does have a little bit coming through, but I mean, humans are already wrinkled right there, so no biggie. No biggie. I'm going to see if I can do this on camera for you guys, putting on the bicep band. So hopefully I put it on correctly. Let me double check the instructions before I do, because I don't want to mess it up and get roasted when my friends come over. So know what it looks like. So we're gonna go ahead and pop this hand off first and take this gauntlet piece off right there. Kind of a little slimy right there, don't know why. Pretty weird. And then the bicep band goes up as so. Once I get it in there, let's see. Right there. Then we're just gonna go ahead and put the gauntlet back on as so. Skadoosh. And hand back into there. So boom, skadoosh. Looking pretty cool. So now we're just gonna go ahead and put on her leather strap. I have the instructions out over here. Let's go ahead and do that. Head pops off very easily, just as so. So instructions tell me to put this side in first. See if I can do it. About that right there. I think I'm doing this wrong. Let's see. See right there. Alright, so this is how it goes. It took me a little while to think about it. So it goes in right over here. That goes around the shoulder. And you just want to bend this about 90 degrees. Going right there. Tuck that inside to the back. And boom. A little tricky, but we got it. So looks simple, but I don't make things simple. That's the thing. And we're just gonna go ahead and pop the head right back on, easy as so. And here she is next to my other custom, the X-Men Origins Wolverine figure. And then here she is next to my 1/6 scale custom Logan figure. And here she is next to the Batman v Superman figure, and he also stands taller than Wonder Woman. So here I have the Batman v Superman Wonder Woman next to the BVS Batman, and you guys can see Batman stands taller than Wonder Woman. And I also will be getting the Suicide Squad Batman to review for you guys, so I can't wait for that one to come in. I told my local comic book shop to place it on hold once it comes in, and I'll buy it ASAP and review it as soon as possible for you guys as well also. And here she is next to the Marvel Legends Juggernaut series Wolverine figure. Alright guys, so here I have Wonder Woman all posed up for you guys, and if you guys are on the fence of getting this figure, I say go ahead and pick her up. Even though she does have limitations in the articulation department, I still think it's a good figure in my opinion. But if I had to say, I'll probably wait until the Hot Toys Wonder Woman movie comes out or the Justice League one. Hopefully we get a die-cast sword and a die-cast shield. Do not know if I'm going to be picking those figures up. Probably maybe the Hot Toys Wonder Woman from the Wonder Woman movie, because I like the way that shield looks. But other than that, I really love the way this figure uh, was sculpted, costume and everything. Likeness to Gal Gadot, I think it's spot on in my opinion. I know there's a lot of people really upset about that, but I think it's a pretty good head sculpt in person. So don't judge a book by its cover. Things that you see online, I say it. In my opinion, it does look like Gal Gadot, and I really do love the figure. Well, anyways, guys, thanks for watching my video. If you guys like my videos, go ahead and thumbs up and also subscribe. Follow my Instagram account, AJO, Reviews for toy pickups and toy news. Once again, guys, thanks for watching, and you guys have a great week.